Okay, well, let me take a 5-minute break and leave people in suspense,
Yeah.
and then we'll see.
Let's go anyway, but we can just completely restart.
Yeah, just on where to start, from what I got. I feel like starting over too.
I thought I was completely wrong.
Last time you like gave me the advice like to take an equal, that helped me
Yeah,
a lot because I was struggling. How can I
Yeah,
see that?
that's what I was like, I thought I had pretty great people to them, like, I knew this. I was like, okay, how do I identify, like, I know.
Okay.
Wait, kind of like.
I'm like searching for the button here.
You and I got that, yeah.
Like, putting in that maximum spot. I was
Wait,
like,
wait, I cannot find it.
See, this is my before
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, that's why I
It's
saw
like
staple, like, how
two-
long did you?
How did I say?
They're like,
How
one
did I
page,
say?
it's like,
Yeah.
impossible, like, how the hell is
Oh,
one
one
page?
page, like,
I
give me
don't
enough.
know how you got this,
Mm.
that's awesome.
I was so happy. Like,
I see you did it.
yeah. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, I couldn't figure this, I couldn't figure that out.
Mhm.
Even having read it, like, I don't get what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, you got it, right?
What did you put?
No, I couldn't duplicate that.
How
The
it's,
comments?
yeah.
Just a single little hash mark. That's part of the project. You
Yeah.
gotta put your name.
Yeah, I have it a different way.
What do you mean?
Like I had it a different way. Like I had it actually on my
Yo.
company project.
Oh, I don't think you wanted it that way. You wanted it invisible.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm redoing the entire thing. Cause when I'm all kinds of whacked up. That's why I'm just like, give me enough.
Oh.
I didn't care.
Hey, Jeff.
The loop.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Which one?
Let me see.
This one?
Yeah, just one. And then type whatever you want and it won't show up.
Yeah, I'll show you mine. That's completely fucked. Like uber fucked. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's,
It looks like you definitely spent some time on it.
oh yeah, I definitely did. A lot of wasted time. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so all of that you can put in an array.
Okay.
All this.
Yeah. And then
Okay, now
all
what
of
was the
that.
question? What do you want to do?
I don't know. What they make me out to be.
Oh, how did I name the first, second, third?
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Okay, so far you're good. Oh, yeah. So how did I like make a lock? So. It is. Okay, so right here, if four, so yours is if S index. So if X index is greater than 10, then that close string is going to be then you do a print, whatever you want to print, please enter valid. That's a space. A print with nothing is a space. Then I sent it back to the top. So if you put a 2 or a number, any one single number, you put go to whatever number, it goes back. So right here I have a 2, here I have a 1. So. Yep. So then after. Yeah, you can. Yeah. You got Joe to stand up? I'll try to lead you.
Be good. Yo. So, I kind of took notes on your stuff, but where would I grab my 1 through 9 to see if 1 is greater than or equal to?
After next.
But then, so then I would say if, so it would be if Joe score 1.
Yep.
Yes.
Joe scores 1.
give me the number, so.
Okay.
Don't wanna get these numbers wrong.
Copy paste, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What would be greater than, one,
Yayo.
1, 3, 9, 1, 2, 9?
2, 3,
Okay, what full name, so,
Now you gotta do the whole thing, judge scores.
Yayo, no, Yayo, come on.
oh, but it's a full
Everybody, you're
name.
world famous, you only have one
Okay.
name.
2, 3, 9.
Alright, then,
Nope,
yes.
you gotta do,
I
well,
got
I
this.
did, I don't know if that'll work. I did 2,
Good.
then
Um,
greater than equals.
Well,
Now,
0
or,
to 10.
oh,
Okay,
Oh, so
2,
you just
space,
did-
or,
3,
then copy
four,
paste, 2, 3,
5,
copy paste,
four,
or copy paste 4, then
three.
Sorry,
Sorry,
I missed
sorry.
yeah, if you go a better way, that's
Four.
basically,
Yeah.
but the
Three.
reason I had to do it this way is because
Two.
of the second line. Is the second line, like I said, is not gonna be
one more.
2
Nine.
greater than 3, 4, 5. It is, but then you have to add the 0
So now
greater
let's see
than-
what it's
or
gonna have to
2
be.
greater than
We'll
1.
get our
You have to
answer.
flip it.
So our second,
So this whole chunk of stuff you do, you gotta do
Yeah,
it
so-
again, switch
Two.
the numbers, do it again.
This is
switch the
gonna
27
be in the second
divided by
is
7
is 2
is 4 point.
greater than, you know what I mean? Like
Seven,
you have to
right.
flip it
Okay,
to
go,
not
4.8, okay?
like redo what you undid.
So 3.8 seconds? Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say
3.8,
it's a pretty-
not 4.
Yeah, that's fine, I just wanted
That's
to.
not
All right, so you found the maximum.
But I know,
just
like I said,
that.
I agree, there's gotta be a way to do one.
You guys wanna see some awesome output?
In fact, you might, for the first one, be able to do is 1 greater than judges
Okay, we'll show that.
9
because-
index.
Okay.
That's
Just in
excellent.
the-
Very, very well done.
whatever your
Now,
index
can I
is.
see your
Yeah,
collages?
You might, be, I don't know. But you can't do it on the second or third, fourth.
Okay,
So,
now.
like, you get one free one.
Off the mouse.
So I think the rest you have to
Move
hand
the hand so you don't.
Right.
No.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I got mine on run, I wasn't about to get cute.
Into
Yeah.
storage.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I'm saying?
or I have the printed version something like
And I can read this better, but I'll take the printed version too. Okay, so.
Good.
um,
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's continue. Good, this is so well done. Let's go down. A little bit more. Okay, let's stop
Nope.
there. Next, judge. Why is different?
What's up? It didn't work?
I'm just trying to do the first two.
Wait,
But I
did you
didn't
run
get
it
that,
and that's why you
Yeah,
know?
I know.
fancy stuff like
Oh,
Jeff did.
what does it say?
Like,
Um,
go
End
to
if,
the
oh, you have
next
to put
person
under
and
best, put
quickly.
end if?
I don't know, but
The judge index greater than max, then max equals judge index. If the index less than min, then min equals
Oh,
judge
right,
index.
right.
And max equals max.
There you go.
If min, now if
So,
judge index. and
You also
judge
have to
index equals
identify
judge
it.
index,
8,
and sum equals
Oh, yeah,
sum
sure.
So
plus
it's gonna work, but it's not gonna
but I'm not gonna
do
see it.
anything.
Okay.
Yo, I was gonna make a suggestion for yours too, you could use that CLS.
No, I see a list all through it.
Oh,
Did you see that?
Cause I
Yeah.
know it was still like had it that second time when you hit yes and went.
Yeah, I don't, cause that was,
So
it
if
like
judge
if
was,
I use-
within the array, I don't know how to clear within an array.
Yeah, cause if I just do it like this, it starts all over.
Yeah,
Equals
yeah,
itself.
after my first, I clear it to give the score, and then I clear it to
Okay,
start
let's go
with the
down.
thing. But, yeah, when it messed up, I don't know how to.
Yeah,
within
that's
the
nice.
array. One of my
Sum
first-
plus judge one, it's perfect, yeah, that's perfect. Congratulations.
thank you.
Okay, now I'll show you a couple of lines you can take out, because they don't do anything.
The way
Go
you
up,
show.
go up, just up. This doesn't do anything, so you can remove it, that doesn't do anything. And
Oh, but it does, actually.
It does, please tell me what it does.
Which lines, the max
Yes,
equals max?
because this is inside of this if statement.
Oh, it's part of that if statement?
Yes, because if then max, it's saying about the max, but
Mhm.
doesn't say anything about the minimum.
That's right.
But if it's the max, then max is this, but minimum number is minimum itself.
Right, now if you don't say that, doesn't it change?
I think, yeah, it did change. It's showing just 0 out of the, that's why I was struggling with this part.
Ah, so. If judge, then min equals, it can't show 0, but anyway, if it works, it works, so don't play with it if it works.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
doesn't that min equals min change
Yeah.
that min equals judge to min?
You should, but she says it doesn't, so
Okay, I'm
she
sorry,
said it's
I
fragile, it's touchy.
Yeah, right,
And
don't-
if it's
it
not
broke, don't
broken,
fix
to
it.
fix it. Right.
With that,
Exactly, so, okay,
Yeah, I
so,
really struggle with
okay,
that.
so you get to breathe that, I'm done. You got some code on paper?
sure.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'll just look at it quickly.
The question I had was how do I get these to float? So the lengths of the sentences are different lengths. So the numbers that output are jagged. Can't I straight do this? See how this is jagged, but the numbers are straight? Like, is there a way to adjust to align this, but in a loop?
Did you investigate the tab command?
Yeah, that only tabs it equally from each.
Okay, well, what you can do then is, okay, now I forget how I got them all lined up. I think I did use the tab command. I'd have to check my own code.
Yeah.
Now, I was not really wanting everyone to do first through ninth. You
Oh,
did,
sorry.
because you're OC.
Right.
Everyone else did, but that's okay. It was nice that you did that. Now, you want them to line up, and,
Yeah, I couldn't line them up.
I'd have to check how I did that, but, do you have that handout that I gave you for the second handout?
Yeah.
Should be a tab.
This one?
This
Yeah, I read the tab.
Yeah.
Like I actually used tab is in here for another command, but
Right,
every time I used tab, it would tab all the numbers equally, because it's in a loop. Or to the array. See what I'm saying?
well, where did you put the tab?
Oh, and I used, down, yeah, not dealing with this, right here. Spaces, I use spaces instead of tabs. Same theory, it's the same thing. That's how I got the.
Well, if you want them to line up, then you can put the, print the final score ahead of these, it's where you input the judge's scores,
Yeah,
right?
it's in the first page of the array. It's in this line, but I didn't know how to do it specifically for each score. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like, if I did it, it would be all of them. So there would be 4 spaces after everything instead
well,
of
not
2.
spaces, but the tab.
Oh,
command,
tab. Oh, just tab.
Just put in
floated?
tab, yeah. Tab
Oh,
should do that.
yeah.
If you put it in, right before the colon,
And then added, yeah, I kept the colon.
and keep the semicolon, it might work, but you're just making it pretty now.
Yeah, yeah, oh,
what
yeah,
it's
it's done.
Yeah.
On to the next.
There is no next one.
Oh,
Now you get that break, you asked.
Decimal.
Pardon, Ben?
Decimal.
oh, yeah, you can fix that easy. Is that, you're trying to get it to be
I don't know,
as
I mean,
small?
I got it, I was surprised I got it,
The,
the decimal.
the final score?
Oh.
You can cut that out,
Oh, really?
yeah, with,
Make it real pretty.
using,
Come on up, you guys are advanced.
Yeah.
They're doing the pretty beautification
throw
now.
that one in there.
Using,
Yeah,
alright, thank you. Wow, that's good stuff.
It's nice, it's fun to make it pretty once you've got it working.
Yeah, I was trying to get the text to be bigger, I couldn't find that command.
Oh, text, should be the setup?
No,
and-
the output text,
Ah, I couldn't do that.
cause it's like, still that 12,
Yes.
like, I want the
It's
score to
very
be in
simple.
big, like, 50 font, I couldn't find that.
These guys are just enjoying life,
Yeah, and I couldn't get colors.
making it pretty.
You gotta do color?
Yeah, but, what you wanna do is go into the basic and look at some of their sample programs.
Yeah.
They'll show you how to do everything.
On the webpage there?
No, in the,
Oh, in the program.
where you saved yours,
Mhm.
they've got sample programs that'll do everything. So, what is supposed to, oh, I see, you're looking at the code, that's okay.
Quote marks.
Quote mark? Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Quote, pound, dot, pound, quote, semi, or parentheses. Well, look at your screen.
Watch.
No?
like two of the parentheses here?
Yeah, but you gotta put a semicolon in between them to break off.
This something, when I was putting in your score, this, and then this one
This?
was zero.
Yeah, put a, change that comma into a parentheses and you're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it, run it, or parentheses and then run it.
This is zero.
Close parentheses. No.
No, 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 no.
Score,
What?
so-
After the
Oh,
quote.
oh, okay.
Oh, it's not really nice.
There you
So
go,
it
now
says
run
it's
it.
gonna run.
What'd you do?
It's broke a rule somewhere.
What's the thing?
Mm,
Let me see. So it looks good to me.
Probably,
Using.
can I use the two semicolon on the box?
Yep, yeah, you can use. Oh, comma. Yeah,
Here-
sorry,
here
yeah,
should be-
after this, quote,
Inside of the.
yeah, inside the parentheses, comma, and then whatever the number here.
Yes, this one. So it's a.
Yeah, you know what, take that parentheses out,
This one?
yep, and then take the semicolon out and that parentheses out.
Good.
There you go.
Put that
Now that'll
parentheses
work.
back.
No, that's it. Try that.
Okay, go.
Still.
Mine's just one number.
Yeah. I'm gonna change this.
Put a parentheses right there.
Where the cursor is?
Yes.
Wait, wait.
Right, put a parentheses.
Closed?
Close.
Open parentheses.
Open.
Open. Now come over here
Yes.
where I am and put another close, right here.
Here?
Yes, put another close there. Right. No, the other parentheses. Good try. Right. I'm no better.
Tight mismatched.
How about here?
Sometimes beautification
No, it's not. Where it goes?
doesn't work. Oh, it has to come after the seven, yes, right. Yeah, you got it.
Hey!
See the works.
Yes, okay.
Took all three of us.
You can pick the number.
You're good. Not ashamed of my skating skills.
So, Ayano and Jeff, you're making everyone in the room feel
Sorry.
miserable.
Basically. So whatever.
Wait, next we gotta make
Basically.
it flip. Okay.
Okay, you guys gotta go outside, because you're just making their lives too hard.
That's okay.
I think I got about 50% done, I'll go ahead and hand it in.
Let's see. Can you bring it up here and take a look?
So one on the right, the left is completely wrong.
Good go.
I tried to do it.
Alright, ready for the next one?
I was one of the first.
Next one?
Yeah.
That,
Let
like,
me try it.
next to the line?
How do I, oh, you didn't, okay. Oh, you have a couple of things you can make this loop back again.
I'm not
You
sure
can
what
lock
X
out.
it is.
Run it again?
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I think that wherever you have an X,
And,
I think you wanna say scores.
Okay.
So why don't you make life
Lock that
easy
out.
and
You
just
don't want
change
that,
that
you
to
want
X
0
and
to
this
10,
to
right?
X.
Okay.
So, like
Try
that.
that. Thanks, sir.
Yes.
So people are making progress,
So,
people are making progress.
Yeah, the one on the left was my one that I
whatever yours
originally
is,
did.
is greater than 10,
Complete trash.
then
Close your eyes.
please enter valid score, blah, 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 and then go back to the top.
So the instruct, it should be.
Yeah, so
Between
even though you
0
put it there,
Mhm.
I, obviously you can put, but with this block out, you can't even put it in. So, kind of, you can obviously do it.
Programming is mostly a matter of DNA wiring, so there's not much you can do except play the hand you're dealt.
Yeah, right after, oh yeah, right after you're in. Yep. Yeah, between those,
This one.
yeah, before any of the computation. Here it is. There's a if statement.
I don't know. I tried it. That is tons.
come to it here. Okay?
Yeah.
Or you can write it on a paper.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what I,
That's what
you
you
explain
said.
how
You write it on
I first
paper.
had it, I had a whole bunch of parentheses, then I had to go back and take out all the parentheses. And then I had this thing he's doing now, I had to go back and take all that. And then I had like, yeah, there's a bunch of like ridiculousness.
That is insane.
Yeah, I was like, this can't be the right way, but it worked, like, I got the first line of work, I'm like, that's it, I don't wanna think anymore, just worked on.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna get up early for the game, and go back home and work on this all over. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna buy 6 packets to get shut up just a minute ago, I was like, nah, but I have to go back to the shop it.
Okay, I'm gonna lift all restrictions. Everybody can look at everybody's code. It's all
Why,
open
'cause
book.
we're too far into it now?
Yeah,
You're
it's too
on.
late.
Yeah, I tried to write.
I don't even
yeah.
wanna
Yeah.
see it.
I
Yeah,
tried
it's,
to write,
yeah, like I said, looking at Iano's, I'm like,
Yeah.
I couldn't even,
I
I don't
completely-
know what that means.
I completely followed what you said, I looked at her and was like,
How did she get there? And it's like 5 lines.
I might get there,
Yeah.
but
Or is this 5 pages? Are you looking at the go-to?
That's
Yes.
So you have to mark that one somewhere in the code
labeled.
for it to come back to. That's why that one's, you know what I'm saying.
So, please.
So this go-to, with go-to 2,
Mhm.
is that one.
Oh,
And then
okay.
down further, I have a go-to 1, it's that one. You can do as many as you want. That's,
So, put the number somewhere.
yeah,
I
wherever you want it to
go back.
re-flip. So remember I was asking you when you were done,
Mhm.
when they're
Final
done putting
score
the
is zero.
scores and they get the score back?
Awesome.
You can do another go
Yeah,
to.
my final
and
score
ask,
is
you
0.
wanna do it again, go to.
That's great, you got a final score, it's a clean
That's
code.
not great.
Oh,
It is.
yes.
You got clean code, it compiles and it runs.
So
Don't belittle that, that's tremendous.
best,
Doesn't matter, it's just a logical
It
mistake.
does, because I'm putting in 7s and 8s.
good,
See?
score.
Yeah, but look, it worked.
For example,
I mean,
Yeah.
you got to run.
one,
It takes weeks to get
Yeah.
to where it will actually run.
then,
This
after
is
this,
This is
statement,
this one.
go to.
Why'd you let me do that?
Where's my mouse at?
There it is. So see the code? So, most of it's just spelling
And
error.
then,
Or I just don't have enough done.
you're good.
I need to add something maybe.
Yeah, cause that's.
So final score, sum plus x1 plus x2
Because I
minus
put
min
the,
minus
like,
n.
out of the room, I
Yeah,
have,
so because it's 2 different
yeah.
requests for
Hey,
numbers.
yeah.
So,
So,
copy
So,
paste.
okay,
Oh,
maybe
yeah. You can
I-
still use the 1.
If x1 greater,
Maybe it's not understanding what I'm saying.
You good,
I don't even understand it.
But you have to put best equals after every single line as well, so that, like this,
Yep.
best.
Yeah,
And then
because-
when you say print best down here, it'll pick the one that's the highest.
No, you don't wanna, well, you can print best, but best is
I mean,
already.
just for me.
Yeah, that's what I did the same thing, the first time I had this one, I was like,
These are
print best,
backwards.
print
Just so
best,
that
print
I
best.
know
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
equals
yeah.
this
So
one.
what this does is
Okay.
print best is
Equals
like
Okay.
a placeholder. Equals doesn't mean equals. Best,
Yeah, that
and the
makes
best
sense.
And
slot
also,
is this
these
number.
if statements.
Right.
And then you do all the computation.
If all of that is
Yeah,
true.
if this-
So put your
whatever
next
Gaggle
steps
font
before
is
you get
bigger
to
than
that.
that number,
Mhm.
then it's now the best is holding this number, so it has to be there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, right, you're good to go. Yeah, that equal sign's confusing. It's not equal.
Yeah,
This is where this goes.
right, yeah.
So,
It's an is,
yeah,
not an equal.
yeah, it is here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that actually. No,
What?
that's, this,
Or-
well, there's 2 things. Yeah, this can't be a 1 also.
Oh,
I
I
just-
can
But
change,
it doesn't matter, just make it a 2,
okay.
and then do the bottom below it a 2. Oh, yes. And that's, I didn't think of doing that. I was gonna send you to that, but, yeah, we'll have to. This is
So
already
can I-
declared.
Can I take with the 1%?
This one here? Yes, because this one's gonna go to this one, and it's gonna keep looping until I figure it out. This one, like I said, I was gonna send you to here, but it doesn't need to be, you can go right to here because this copy paste has been done. Yeah, you're good, but, yeah, that's not gonna work,
It's not gonna work?
because these are both ones.
Oh, so maybe I can change.
Yeah, you can do anything you want, just not a one also, and
One,
there you go.
two, and this is a group, so maybe the change is to
Yep.
use three
Yeah,
instead of
and that's
one.
included, yeah, yeah. There you go.
Then just go over and over. Okay, let's try it. Here.
Where's your four? Yeah, where's this one? Oh, right here.
Oh, you can't go to inside a for loop, I don't think.
Okay.
Did you actually go to?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can break out of the middle of a for loop or not. Were you able to do it in your program?
I didn't do it.
No, because you don't use for loops.
Oh.
But I don't think you can break out of the middle.
Copy paste this go to three.
Yeah, just comment the go to and see if it clicks. Put a single quote. Yeah. Put a single quote
Oh, yeah, okay.
right
Let's
here.
see.
Put a single quote right here.
Here?
No, down. In front of the go to, put a single quote.
Is your cursor before the G?
Yeah. Now put a single quote. Outlines a comment. Now see if it'll compile, see if it'll run. This is test checking. See why it didn't work. So now try to run it.
Nope, it's still not.
That's not it.
Next,
So that
without
was an
four.
Okay.
Did you end if?
Yeah, where's your end?
End if. Yeah, there's no end
That's
if.
not me, this is you.
And if.
Yeah, where's your end?
Well, you see, you start this statement with a then.
Mhm.
Alright.
If judge index greater than 10, then clear screen. So, and please enter. So after go to, you have to end it.
Yeah.
After go to 3.
And if.
Yeah, the new line
New one.
A new one.
and end it.
Cool. That should work.
Okay, try now.
Oh,
This time it's.
you didn't do the
and
same
then-
thing.
Oh, okay. So after,
After print and,
go to-
or,
should I put the single quote here?
No, that doesn't seem to be a problem. Is it running now or?
Figured out?
we're
No,
No,
doesn't work.
that was not saying anything.
Well, I had it
Oh, okay.
printed
Yeah.
fast right there, which should be judge one,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Oh!
No.
Alright.
Yeah, I wonder if you
So, for example,
you can have an if then, if then, if then, if
Here
then.
is
yeah,
regular
try,
one.
All the way.
and then.
Yes,
Yes.
as long as each if then is on one
Oh.
line. If
Okay.
it's on more than one line, you have to close it with an end if.
Oh, that's
And
great.
why do you have to read? The first one is the first section, I got that.
Oh,
First is-
How's it going back there?
Okay.
I'm taking a break from the code.
Okay.
Run it again. Or let me,
Very badly.
Azusa, how you doing? I'll take a look in a minute. Take a look.
Oh,
Okay, this problem.
okay.
I was taking my last score, and making the final score now.
Oh, wait, that's, no, that's right.
Ah,
That was
yes.
number 44.
Excellent. Mhm.
That could be
Because
right.
it's.
Because you're
it's
saying
maximum score,
interscore
that's
x
why
one,
it's hard.
but it's not to be x index.
Oh, was it the first? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
you have a
think-
problem.
That one.
Yeah.
You have to,
The little
I
things.
can't see the first
Yeah, the little thing. You
score
want
right
101.
here.
so, this closes. This is the top. I don't know why that's a. Oh, yeah, you can take that out. Yeah, now you're good. Okay, so you're talking about the screen disappeared?
Mhm.
Yeah, because you have a clear screen. So
Oh,
close this. You
okay.
wanna undo, yeah, I do that. And clear.
But look,
But
here
why
is
is it 40? Oh, wait, no, that's right.
score. Yeah, it's
Oh, that works.
absolutely good.
Yeah, that works, that's good.
Yeah, but
So if you
Yeah.
want the CLSs, you can get rid of them. Or, like you said, put the single quote and it just takes them off for a second.
oh, okay. So let's see if I put the single quote.
Yeah.
It's just
Yep. And now we just continue.
still see here.
So let's see what you got there.
I don't know.
Do you have any of something?
Well, at least the math is right.
I was asking for one for each one of these lines, even though I just deleted them all. And when I try to run it that way, it only picks the last score as the best.
Oh. Judge.
This is crazy.
Kind of like the same spot, but it's just on the base.
That's not bad. It tells it right here to go back to one. But it didn't.
Okay, can you wait right there a second?
Sure.
I need to check this.
Yeah, we have a little problem.
Yeah, that.
broke it.
Well, that's good, you saved the last good one, didn't you, right?
Of course not.
Oh, well.
Um, hmm.
I'm watching.
Okay,
This makes sense.
I think that you're doing a lot of copying from what's on the book. But you told to do
I
that.
think he's done. Run it again, start it out.
Mhm.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense to it. It just says go to one.
You're studying this one. Well, that's good to study, but you can study it, but then you have to close and write your own. You have to write your own, program.
Yeah, that's
So
not
you
good.
can't copy it.
I know exactly.
You have to do that.
Yeah. Wait a minute. See if
Right,
it's
Joy, can I use your computer just a
Yes,
second?
sir.
Thanks.
still there.
You have the code here?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, look, see, Jordan's code is very, very different, right?
Something else?
This is his code.
Oh,
Very
okay.
different, very
That's
different.
the judge one.
His.
So,
This is home.
That needs
Well-
to be parentheses, so that one.
So you have
So
yeah,
What is
I'm
judge?
saying.
Oh, okay, no.
F
This
is.
one is like
This is
part
not
of my
that
name, so I
So
can't
this is the
change
problem.
it.
This needs to say judge one.
Great instruction.
Because this is entering a number, blah, blah, blah. It's going to
Piss
judge
off.
one,
That's
this
why
is
I'm having
judge,
this-
totally different.
I'm
judge.
getting I'm getting so
Oh,
many
that
words
makes
on
sense,
this.
dude.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So,
judge.
Completely fucking.
yes.
So I already started.
You get those blue highlight bars and you're like, why are you, why are you not, like, you know, you just wanna do it. And it's to the point where I'm just like, I don't even wanna look at it.
I don't even care.
Take 6 points.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever they want, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Ooh,
So-
that's why, okay.
And now you put all that.
Any progress?
There you go. Enter?
Yeah, a little bit.
What?
Oh, right.
I have to go back and look at those
It should be
videos
only
and
one
put it all together.
score.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't do it.
I know, it's just,
Yep, that's it. You're good.
this is frying my brain. I feel like I don't even like looking at this, like,
Okay. When the brain gets
You have
back, you
next one
can
too?
do
This is
it.
easy, you're gonna do
You
the
gotta
same
wait till
thing.
your brain's
So
on
after
flight.
this, you
Yeah.
wanna put.
I know, it's an occupational
Ah.
hazard.
Do you wanna do it again?
And the worst thing you can do is
And
keep
then
working
the loop thing.
when
So
your brain's
that
fried,
is
because that leads to worse situations.
it's also like kind of frustrating, because you've seen me in previous classes where
Kind of.
it's kind of hard for me to fry
It's
out,
obviously
but
not
here,
hard.
it takes 20 minutes with this, and I'm done, like, I don't even,
It's like, for me too, people came in today, asked me to look at the code, and I refused. Because if I look at code for 20 minutes, I'm done,
Yep, so.
and I
this
needed to
is-
save it for class,
Yeah,
so
so,
I'm the same.
Now.
I'm the same.
Yeah,
If
so
I
after
look at
that,
code, I'm all
is the
twisted
computation,
up.
and then the next thing is.
And I have that same affliction.
This,
Yeah.
like, would you like
It's
to-
not
how
like
you
a
are
want of,
work,
like,
basically.
trying or wanting to know it, it's not clicking, like, I
Yeah,
swear,
oh, yeah, like, would you
I'm
like
putting
to-
time in, but
yeah,
it's
that's what
just
I thought.
not,
Would you like to evaluate? And then
Mhm.
figure out-
and it seems like something that I should know how to do, like, you know what I mean, it's just
Thank you.
procedural,
It's
it's
really
step by
nice.
step, it's just take your time and know what to put, and,
Well, we're jumping in pretty advanced. We're not going in small steps. And if we were, then I think that problem wouldn't have appeared, if we had gone into it a lot slower. So, that's probably because this is jumping into not the minor. So, no, it's absolutely, expected that that's a feeling about it. Too much, too fast, that's what it is.
and it's kind of hard too, because I get mad at myself for not grasping it, you know what I'm saying, like, it's like a stupid thing, I don't know what it is, but, I guess
And
like,
then you freeze up.
yeah,
Right. The reason I know what you do is because that's what I do, when, I go out and dance floor, because I can't dance. So I have all of those emotions and I freeze up, and then it's worse. So I know exactly what that sequence is.
Brain hurts.
Yeah, brain hurts. Everybody's in the same place. Okay. Okay, let's, just try to do one, thing, and one thing only, and we'll worry about thing two later. So the first thing that we wanna do is, input the contestant's name. Did that go okay?
well, from the paper, I put judges' names, so that I was doing all the judge names,
Right, the judges' scores.
yeah,
But, before that, it says input contest, oh yeah, well, you have to capture the contestant's name. I think that's on the sheet,
Quotes?
of instructions.
No way, no way is that on there. Top two,
Okay,
the top two.
so please enter the contestant's name. So did you get these two lines printed?
No, maybe I should.
Print this and then
Oh,
put that.
yeah.
no, but I can change it to where it does, cause I misread it, cause up here it says the judge names and like other stuff like that, so I had all my judges' names and then they're inputting their score, but I can just as easily make it say that. That's like not really a problem, I can get it to say basic things, it's getting to that stuff up there, right there, where
Okay,
I am
You don't
melting
have
down.
to, but
okay, thank you, sir.
make sure it works, and then you can.
Where would I?
That just starts all
Okay,
over.
so now, the next thing would be to capture the judges, 9 judges' scores. So did you, have any attempt on that, to capture the 9 judges' scores?
Yes,
And, did that run?
yes,
So you were able to capture 9 judges' scores?
correct,
They're
but not in the
sitting
numeric
there.
array, not
Not in
that
the
way.
range, you just have
I
9
just learned that
judges.
today.
Now,
Okay.
do it again?
Right, so that's an improvement you can make, but we won't worry about that right now, because you do have the 9 judges' scores.
Okay.
But,
No, it's.
what comes next, the way
I didn't
you
see
do
nothing,
that
I
about
didn't
the
see
array
nothing.
It's on the board.
requires several pages of if
It's getting
statements.
recorded by the.
And I don't recommend that you go that way. So could I make a recommendation for you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah. Start it again. Do it again.
So can I write on the back?
And then,
Sure.
put a note.
There's space there. Okay. So, you capture the 9 judges' scores.
And now, no.
into an array.
Yep. Good to go.
And,
So if you want, like I did after no, I put,
So this sets up 9
thank you
cells.
for using the phone.
Wow, nice one. Yeah, I'm gonna use that too.
Number 6.
footprint.
What's the top part?
Thank you for using.
And,
It doesn't have to be
input.
else statement, like it's automatically default. If it's anything
That's
except for
in,
Y.
that's like in quotation marks into score,
Oh.
in score one.
Yes.
Well, this is not important,
Print.
this is,
And
because this is literally going to appear in the output screen. This tells the basic program to set up 9 cells, empty.
Yeah, thank you.
And where you're going to put the score that they enter into
Okay.
one by one by index. The first, and the
First
second,
enter
and
scanner's
the third.
name, and then input scanner name with dollar sign.
Okay, okay.
And then this is going to be
And then
next.
later on, after the scores are inputted, I just put print scanner name.
So
and then
now,
just
when this is
score.
going, when this is going 9 times, you'll have the 9 scores here. Maybe there. Now, what you want to do is print out pick out the maximum score.
So just from the print and input, that's all it is for entering it.
Maximum. Put this for the original. No, not the publisher. Set it equal to 0.
I tried prompt, but it would never work. I don't know why.
No, maybe you understand.
Oh, you could get prompt to work?
No, like I just,
Score?
all I did was delete print,
I couldn't do it.
typed in prompt, and it,
How do you spell it?
Yeah.
Because I'm
The
looking at
exact
prompt
way.
already.
yeah,
I
like,
couldn't
Here,
get it to
do,
work either.
do prompt.
it's probably gonna work right now, cause you're here, but.
Yeah, of course.
Maximum
People are watching. Yeah,
Yep.
that's good.
equals.
Nope, says it's wrong.
Yeah, that's what happens to me too.
Oh, because,
So your next
go to the
statement
end.
would be then if.
Nope, not that, yeah, semicolon, and it needs a placeholder. So, because they're gonna put something in,
Oh.
you need to put a place for it to go.
Box.
Yeah, so build a, make a box. Whatever.
And, now
Yay.
what we're going to do is.
There you go. There you go.
So now let's.
That pissed me off for
Sorry.
like 2 hours.
Like, I know this works, bro.
And I start with a 0. Yeah? Now, index is set to 1.
What the shit?
So these numbers
Is that
went in
That's the
3, 2, 9,
Semicolon, and then just type something in there, enter or whatever.
4.
Oh, you should go.
Any variable.
Yeah, just,
So
you can
now
put an X
score
or whatever.
Index is only 1, isn't it? So is
You done?
the number
I wanna play.
greater than
Yes,
maximum?
thank you for helping.
So then maximum becomes that one, so maximum number comes.
So it cycles through all of these, and then it ultimately will give you the.
Oh, it'll print it after I input the
Oh,
scores.
no, it's 5 to 9.
Oh, I suppose.
I know. I hate it. I'm not good at explaining numbers.
I know, it's, yeah, that's okay. Now, what I did want you to do is go through 5 pages of code, laboriously.
Maybe in the basic,
Oh, yeah,
is
You
it?
have time to do it.
So maybe clear?
So this will
Clear
be
on
the
the
same thing,
file?
there's the 5 pages of code. You're the first person in 4 years that understood to say many equals 10. When I was gonna put that as a challenge to the class, what I was gonna do is say this. Equals 0,
Hey, so for after that prompt box, how do you get it to be tied to your,
equals
whatever
1,
name of your variable, dollar sign? Like when you hit input, or when you have the input line on the next line?
less than that.
Is this for the condensed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're never gonna use that variable ever again.
Oh, okay, so I can't print that.
If you want, but, enter, print,
Then next in.
D.
Now, I was gonna.
Oh,
show
so I
this
need to
to
put
them,
skater's
and I
name there.
said, try it,
Yep.
And then
it doesn't work.
later on, when I say.
And then
print
Yeah,
skater's
yeah,
name,
so-
why it doesn't work, and then immediately.
So I can just delete this input skater name?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
and then
final
from there,
score,
just.
Whatever.
Well, you have to form the sum first
So
also.
skater.
So you form the sum
That
with
would be
another
able.
for loop. And then you should try.
You good? You get it out?
Yeah, right. You're the first person
I mean,
in
yeah,
4 years
close
that
that.
said it.
Maybe that.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I'm doing it differently.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still upset that I
Yeah.
didn't. You know what I mean? Like, that I'm not, I can't think this way, I don't know.
So would you like?
And this is the
to
10th solution of mine. My first solution was 5 pages.
Why?
You know, everyone goes through the same process.
You start with.
I just don't want you to see you go through 5 pages, and when you're already burnt out. you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, yeah, if you're gonna go to back into something, you gotta put this little bracket exactly like it is up here.
Just reestablishing.
So start in brackets and then you can go to, make sure it's not
Yeah.
spelled the same, no
Yeah,
capital
like I
letters.
say, it took me 3 years of doing the program for the
And then you can also do another if statement and say like, if
Okay.
answer equals and,
Alright, thank you
then
so much.
say thanks or whatever. Or computer self-destruct,
What time is class starting back up?
pretty sure that's a code.
Well, we were supposed to start
That
at
means
6.
if no, then
So
you
I think we'll start at 6:20. They're still involved over there. Jordan's still involved. So I'll still say
Why?
6:20 because these people are ready to go and so are you.
Okay.
So, yeah, so take your break and we're looking at 6:20.
So all that shit I just typed in. What are you trying to do? So,
This is everything.
do it on another line. This what you mean? So like, if answer equals y, then go to start. If answer equals y, you need a then in there. So tab your go-to down.
Why was that doing that?
Yeah, and then after y, put it in. No, after y. The if then's gonna be on the same line. It should go now.
Well, I need to do that for that one too then.
If answer equals y. If answer equals.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know what tab goes.
Other than
If it, if you put it up, so.
just, yeah, just delete that last little part and try it and then figure out how to input it.
No, I was saying anything. Just wish.
You will just do chapter 16.
I'm taking this test today?
When is it, man?
Oh, really? I'm all worried about it.
You, I ain't started my damn study guide yet.
Hmm?
I ain't started my study guide yet.
You ain't what?
This?
Yeah.
Can you say that a little bit?
I got like five of them. I got like 5 questions done. It's like, man,
That help me?
like 5.
5 true or false?
Yeah.
Oh, that was yours.
I was trying to do this.
Guess I'll just put.
So, let's plan to go to chapter 16 at 6:25. Crossover. A little bit of a lighter mood.
Yeah. Something like that.
I'm glad you have something back.
Yeah, we're all learning about an occupational hazard of programming called burnout.
Yep.
Fried.
Wow, that was in chapter 16.
Weird.
That's one of my questions.
It was.
Well, you know it by personal experience.
I've had it
Yep.
on occasions.
Alright,
Oh,
this
yeah.
tab thing is not happening.
And what you don't want to do when you get burnout is keep working. You gotta stop.
Wait, wait. I lied to y'all. I said I had 5, I only got 4.
Lying to us?
I know it.
Well, that's okay, Jordan, I know that you did what was good for you to do.
Valid. that.
This tab thing is no bueno.
Okay. It's such a beautification point, I'm not gonna spend any time on it. I know, it's yours, not mine.
Wait a minute.
I'm happy with wavy columns, I don't mind them.
You say.
次が出てきた段階で X と Y でもどっちがマックスでどっちがミニかって出てる。
So, what happened the last hour is very gratifying, blood, sweat, and tears. And,
Almost broke my computer.
it's a risk, I would use an old computer on these, absolutely. And above all, don't go near anybody that you want to maintain a good relationship with for the next 3 hours. Decompress, man, you're gonna be so irritable, you're just not gonna believe possibilities. These all happen to you, burnout, irritability, and then that moment of ecstasy when it works. Moment of ecstasy when it works.
Doesn't seem worth it.
Maybe that's why I need to finish this project.
So, yeah. Yeah, but you're learning about IT from the inside. I mean, it's a snail's game, inch by inch, the thing is put together. No matter what your job, systems design, programming, it all has this incredible taskmaster called logic. It all has to be logical and exactly right, or the thing doesn't work, and stress levels are exceedingly high stress levels. And burnout is typical, sometimes burnout's permanent, people can't go back to work. And as I mentioned before, Bill Gates did this as a business strategy. If he needed a new operating system, he would find 5 or 6 red hot shot 19-year-olds, have them write it for him, burn them out, give them $1 million, and retire them. It comes with the job. It's part of it, so you're experiencing it firsthand. And I think none of you are ever, or perhaps some of you, will ever seriously answer a program of wanted ad. Very good. But it's like dancing, which I can't do, and singing, which I can't do. It's strictly a matter of DNA wiring. So if you have that gene, thank your parents. And if you don't, just play the hand you're dealt, like I do when somebody asks me to sing. So we're all wired differently. And if you've got this one, that's good. But if you don't worry about it. It's just 1 in 1,000 that we happen to be focusing on at the moment. So in a week, you'll never think about it again for the rest of your life.
Delete the program.
Okay, so what I want you to do is to come in on Wednesday with your best shot. Your best shot, and we'll play it for the class. I mean, we're all family. Nobody's gonna get down on it. And we'll play it for the class, as far as you got. And I'd like you to bring in a hard copy of your code for me, and I'll take it from you at that time, okay? And it'll be sayonara. That'd be the experience. So like I say, group work is on. You can call in any one of your classmates to help. You can look at their code, they can look at your code. It's all open door now. And as Jordan in the front found out, once you get a certain way into your own program, you don't want to look at anybody else's. You just want to go with what you got. It's the only one that makes sense to you. That's the right thing about it. Okay, so it's a learning experience. This is not an easy program. And as I told Jean, the first time I did it, 94 years ago, mine was 8 pages. And then over the years, after 50, 60 years, I got it down to 3 pages. And as time went by, you see more and more clever ways to do it. But you, as Ayano found out, you don't see those clever ways the first time you do it. You see more each time you do it. You see, how to tighten it up. You see how to tighten it up. And that's the same for everybody. You see some really slick programming. It wasn't the first attempt by that guy. You didn't see the ones that he didn't show you. So everything starts long and not pretty, but it works, and then you beautify it. So that's what we do. Okay, chapter 16, something we know all about. Jordan Green has some extra questions, so he has too many questions, so he wants to get rid of some of them up front. So Jordan Green, who should I ask to go first?
Whoever you want.
Jordan Green.
Alright. Gene. This is a multiple choice. A state of fatigue or frustration usually brought.
Wait, what? You talking about burnout?
Yeah, you got it.
Guy ever. Finish it, I want to hear every word.
Usually brought on by overwork is. I didn't even have to read the
State of fatigue usually brought on by overwork is known as? Gene?
Burnout.
Nobody's saying what's burnout, everybody knows.
Yeah, we're all there.
Okay, Gene, you get to burn somebody else.
Your brain hurts out of that.
Your brain hurts, your friends don't like you, even your dog walks away.
Ayano,
Yes.
which of the following does not belong? A, copyrights,
Oh.
B, trademarks, C, copy marks, or D, patents?
Ooh,
See,
Stole my
Yep.
question.
copy marks don't fit?
Never heard of it.
I use watermarks.
Oh.
Oh, cool question, Ayano, congratulations, you get to go.
Okay.
Pick your person.
Okay, so then. Jordan H.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a
multiple choice.
yes, thank you.
What he said.
Question. So what do you call the alteration of digital content? A, digital alteration. B, digital imitation. C, digital manipulation.
Digital manipulation.
Good.
Well done.
Jeff, what is an example of repetitive stress injuries?
For all the help I just gave you. Remember that. Repetitive stress injury, what is the example? Carpal tunnel.
There you go.
Took you long enough. I shouldn't say that, should
Jeez.
That was done.
I? Jeff.
All right. Mike. Trademarks not registered with the U.S. Patent and Trade Office, USPTO, can use what symbol?
I know.
Should have asked you.
No, I didn't know, I didn't just now. They can't use the little C, right? This is not copyright.
Definitely can't use that.
No, so what is it they use? A placeholder,
Yeah.
long time, Mike, I shouldn't say that.
Excuse me?
Huh?
I don't know.
Anybody,
Anybody?
Gene?
Is it the
A
TM?
little R, isn't it?
Oh.
Little TM?
TM is if trademarks were registered, what if they are not
A
registered?
little R, isn't it?
Nope,
That's what I was gonna say, but I knew that was.
that's registered.
That's registered.
You know, that was mean, that was,
So if the trademarks aren't registered.
yeah, there's a placeholder that you can use.
Yeah.
Oh, patent pending, no?
Nope.
No.
You're the closest one.
Who,
Jordan in the front.
what was his,
TM.
Oh,
Huh?
SM?
what did he use?
SM.
SM?
Yep.
What does that stand for? I don't remember.
Sadomasochistic.
There we go. That's why I picked stupid question. Question with an M.
Temperamental students, how can you teach temperamental students? Well, I guess since you were closest, Jordan, you get to,
Gene, what does the term digital divide refer to?
digital divide?
Yes.
Oh, the digital divide, are you talking about, access to technology in varying, regions of the world?
Yes, the gap between those who have access and those who don't.
Not necessarily the various regions of the globe, but also various income levels
Within.
within a country like yours, or educational. Good answer, though, Gene, you go, please.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, Choco.
Yes.
Document holders, anti-glare screens, keyboard drawers, wrist supports, and computer gloves are all examples of what?
You keep, that's the second question you stole.
Making it up, you're just making it up. You want us to believe you actually got 10 questions. Are examples of hacker's toolkit.
Hacker glove.
You kidding? I don't know, pass?
Me?
No, Choco pass.
Choco, pass?
Okay.
Anybody?
Ergonomic devices.
Ergonomic hardware. Ergonomics.
Okay, you get to go again?
Okay. Jordan in the back.
Here I am.
With regards to the global digital divide, which country has the highest internet users and which has the lowest?
Which has the lowest, man? Which has the highest? Probably us.
Who's got the lowest?
Who's got the
The lowest one does.
Yeah,
Or the one with the lowest number?
Yeah.
Or the one with the
I
lowest percentage?
don't know who the.
Anybody? Who's highest? Switzerland?
No, he was right with the highest.
Who was-
US.
That's-
US?
Oh, we are.
And the lowest?
Africa?
Somewhere in
Yeah.
Africa, yeah.
Makes
One
sense.
guy in Africa with Wi-Fi.
But
Yeah.
Antarctica.
Yeah, right, there's nobody even know. Polar bears?
There's like a research facility there, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess that means
Okay.
Africa.
Yeah, per capita, it's pretty high.
Yeah, I guess you
Okay.
have to have
We're gonna have quite a bit of technology.
100% that one time, it's the only way to communicate.
10 people, 20 computers.
Maybe.
So Jordan and Gene split the question. Gene, your turn. George only got one question left.
Okay, I will go to,
A minute ago I had a lot though.
I'll go to Kazusa. Patent rights last for how long? There's multiple choice. A, 5 years, B, 20 years, C, 17 years, or D, 25 years.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Yes. When someone patents a product, how long do those rights last for? A, 5 years, B, 20 years, C, 17 years, or D, 25 years? Yes,
20.
20 years?
20 years, you got it.
And has it always been 20 years, or before it was 20 years, was it another number? 17, yeah. Upgrade.
That's where you get 17, I was like 17.
No, I made
super
it up, I
random.
didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to be oddly specific, to
Yeah.
where people would be like,
Okay, Kazuza, your turn.
It is much of type of question. Which creation can be protected by the intellectual property rights? A. Literary works. B. Inventions. C. Corporate logos. D. All of above.
Could you repeat the question?
Which creation can be protected by the intellectual property rights?
Intellectual property rights.
A.
And the choices are?
A. Literary works. B. Inventions. C. Corporate logos. D. All of above.
B.
Yes.
Inventions, copyright law? Or patent.
Did you say that's patent?
Yeah, invention should be patents, I should
Yeah,
think.
let's check,
Unless it's a logical invention,
let's check it.
like certain solutions, certain mathematic solutions can be copyrighted because of originality, but
Let's copy, let's
But
come down.
the text would say, yes,
Text says
intellectual
inventions.
property rights are copyright, trademark, and patents, so.
Oh.
It should
patents are
be-
Oh,
copyrighted.
patents is
include
considered
to
a-
consider as intellectual
Property.
property, yes.
Okay, the book wins. So Mike, you get to follow.
Yes, let's see.
By the way, how long is a copyright good for?
25.
Not as long as.
10.
70
Okay,
years
170 years
after.
After the person dies or whatever?
Oh.
So,
Years after death.
Don't let Jordan steal that thunder.
And if you violate it,
She was-
that will get you.
She was saying it too.
Jordan's stealing the thunder.
We all agree.
Your last question. Okay, Mike,
70, yeah, 70 years.
Who hasn't been yet? Shoko,
Yes.
Ohio.
He is not.
Sure.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
Which one is not a common physical ailment related to computer use? A, CBS, B, backaches, C, hay fever, D, headaches.
Shoko, well
All
done,
the
your
above.
first answer for the course. All right. Welcome aboard, all right, now.
Put a little emphasis on hay fever.
You hit her in a weak spot.
Alright,
You're good to go, Shoko. She thinks for a long time, then she says, oh, you know.
True.
Just like Kazuza thinks for a long time, then he says, Mike.
Check. What does energy stomach mean?
Energy.
Oh.
Energy stomach.
The energy
It's a symbol that verifies that it uses low energy electronics.
Yeah.
A logo.
What does it matter mean when somebody's got one on his chest? Does it have any interpretation of that kind? Jeff, please.
Pass.
You all had a question?
Oh, no, I wasn't answering that one though. Jordan in the front.
Yes, sir.
True or false?
Oh, I'm good.
It is legal to purchase a bootleg from a country with no copyright laws and bringing them into a country with copyright laws. I wrote that completely wrong, sorry.
Did you say it is legal?
It is legal to purchase a bootleg from a country with no copyright laws and bringing them into a country with copyright laws. Or from a country with. Or that is, false is true.
Now, was the object,
False is correct.
Wow.
False is true.
It's legal to purchase it.
it's not false.
It is false.
That's not true.
Half.
Was the object written in the country without copyright laws? Or was it just,
No.
it was just
written in
bootleg
the-
copyright?
Yes, it was written in the country. You can buy bootlegs in countries with no copyright laws, and you can bring them into the country.
Okay,
It's just not
but
a-
now let me give you an example. If you go to a country with no copyright laws, and you buy some software which you're calling bootleg,
Right.
was that bootleg software written in that country?
Oh. Probably not.
Because it can't be bootleg, they don't have bootleg, they don't have copyright laws.
Ah.
So it was imported from that, into that country, I think.
So they bootlegged it, and now you're bootlegging the bootleg?
Oh,
So you're good.
okay, I'm gonna give you a question in economics, occurred to me in real life. 20 years ago, I was a staunch supporter of no bootlegging. I mean, as a programmer, that's, I had a little bias in there, right? So, I thought everyone should pay full price for whatever they bought, and I did the same. No bootlegs at all. And if I couldn't afford a program, I didn't buy it. And I didn't think much of anyone who bootlegged a program in the slightest. Then I went to a place, and I'm now going to ask you the following question. At this time, I'm going to say that the way that you bought a computer program is not the same as it is now, where you largely rent them. At that time, you just purchased them. So in that time frame, I'm going to ask you this question. Would you pay 10,000 US dollars for Microsoft Office, or would you do without? Would you pay $10,000 for Microsoft Office? Raise your hand if you would fork off $10,000 for Microsoft Office. Now, I'm saying this at a time where the actual purchase price of Microsoft Office was $400. So at that time, you say it's a realistic question. Would you pay $400 for Microsoft Office? Well, you might not, but if you really needed Microsoft Office for your business, then it's a not out of the possibilities price. I mean, you can probably come up with $400 one way or another, true? So now the first question I ask you, would you pay $10,000 for Microsoft Office, even if you desperately needed it for your business? You probably couldn't afford to, agree? I mean, maybe you could, I couldn't. You can't afford to pay that. So when I visited the Philippines, you walk down the street and everybody's waving bootleg CDs in front of you. It's all over the place, it's rampant. So the first thing I realized was that I was going to give away my computer program. I was selling it at the time. I was going to give away my computer program to the Philippines people, which means that I wouldn't get the one sale that I would have gotten if I sold it. So that was what the reality that I saw. Everything was bootleg, and of course I was disgusted that this should actually happen. And then I started talking to people about their daily salary, okay? And they made $5 a day, okay? So the $400 that they would have to pay for Microsoft Office was 3 months' salary. So bringing it back to here, assuming your average salaries are on $3,000 a month, let's say that, probably triple that, but whatever, then your 3 month salary would be $10,000. So to ask them to pay $400 for Microsoft Office is the same question as asking you to pay $10,000 for it. And I immediately saw that it was an exchange rate impossibility. They just could not do it. And if they really needed it for their business so they could compete, even internationally or something like that, they had no chance if they played the game straight. So I became a convert and said, yes, they've got a perfect right to bootleg because of the exchange rate. So how many people would at least consider that bootlegging is not totally bad, given the different income levels in different countries? They play the same game, and I got into this also. The computer program that I was actually selling, that was diabetes software for having to keep track of diabetes. And when I went to a free clinic that gave out free blood test checks once a week, that's all they had budget to do. So all the people with diabetes that had zero money, couldn't go to a doctor, they would line up and they'd get one blood test a week. And the reason that they couldn't get more blood tests is that the blood test meters and the strips were sold in the Philippines at exactly the same price they were sold in the USA, which is out of the realm of possibility for them. So they had their legs cut off, they had all kinds of disease, early deaths, and the drug companies refused to budge. They say this is the Western price of it, they pay